Yeah, I've been patient, I've been locked in on the go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Treat the morning like a moment I've been built for. Wrist tight, mind calm, that's a real score. Everybody wanna flex what they think they know, but the river doesn't brag, man, it just shapes stone. If it's not my setup, I don't touch it, let it pass. Every force trade ends with me looking back. So I breathe in, breathe out, let the market do its dance. And the patience that I practice turn the future to my hands. Ain't the same as last week, whole new mind. Water in the groove, yeah, I flow in my time. Let the fear fade out, let the greed decline. I'm aligned with the grind, stay refined in the climb. Yeah, I've been patient, I've been go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline the crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Show up, slow up, let the noise blow up. I don't fold up. Wave ride, same tide, every sunrise. Give me new eyes. Stone grind, long time, water carved lines. If you show up, no rush, no clutch, patience be the code that I go by. I don't chase wins, I chase discipline. Let tomorrow be tomorrow, I just settle in. Every loss is just a lesson that'll tighten my spin. Every candle on the chart make me better again. Yeah, I've been
Yo, what up? Good morning. Happy Thursday. Practically a Friday, considering the market's not open tomorrow. How you guys doing? What's up? What's up, Trading Academy? How you doing? Whatever, Ronald. How you doing? Burrow. Tiger Tooth, what's up? Kevin, Rob, Miguel, Lexit, Ethan, Slee, Grizz, El Nawe, Skylon. Ronald says remember to like the stream. That's great advice. Parshab, good afternoon. Noah. Tren. Good morrow, peasants. You can't say that. We're not peasants. Ken, good morning. Katzen, what's up? Pranav, how you doing? How you doing? Yesterday, we topped out at, what, 94 likes on stream, so we couldn't do the Fun and Features Network giveaway unless you wanted to make a liar out of me. Today, let's do it. I will give away all 3 accounts if you guys are cool. I can give away all 3 today. I don't care. It's freaking essentially a Friday. Are we live? I don't know. I hope so. I think I pushed the button. I think I'm live. Earl, you're a cool guy? All right, good. Maybe it'll happen then. It's a nice sell-off. Your grand says you're cool? Well, there we have it. That's official. Man, after Trump's speech yesterday, I was in a short on my... I have now 550K funded top-up accounts. I was in a short 5 micros, I think it was. Just under 24K there. And man, just a couple months later, I exited. And we never got back to 24K after that. Oh well. What did he say? I think he said, I didn't listen, but he said something like, nothing apart from gas prices would go down and stocks up once he was done. I don't really think he knows what he's doing over there. So, you know, the market didn't believe anything I think that he had to say, or thinks that it's gonna be a longer thing than maybe Trump himself anticipates. So, okay, we got a couple supply zones formed from this drop. You can look at my screen and see, 866 I got a zone, 805 I got a zone. We're coming into a zone right here. This is market open, ripping through the 30-minute supply zone. Very nice.
This is all wet and it's slick and it's ready to go.
That's right, Bob. It sure is. 4-hour supply zone hit now at 800. Can this one hold? Just a little, please. Oh yeah, there's a nice smackaroni. Very nice smack. Let's see if it sticks. Another attempt at 800 here. Also, if you're not in the Discord, maybe you didn't see, I had, these Lucid fundeds that I instantly effed up in Globex a few nights ago. So I had 4 of them, and so I split them up. They're all, about less than $100 or maybe $100 of drawdown left. I split them all up. The first 3 blew them all. The 4th one I kept alive. I brought it back. I texted Grizz or DM'd Grizz a screenshot of it. At one point I was down. I had $33 of drawdown left, and that's this account here. $33 of drawdown left to $10 in the positive here. So that was a epic comeback. My goal is to trade small size, couple micros, and just try to build up a little bit of a balance there. In addition, like I said, I have the 5 top step 150K accounts. And I have 5 Tradify accounts that after yesterday, they're at a little over halfway. So doing good. So I got Tradify, Lucid, and Top Step that I'm trading today. I don't have any giveaways with Tradify set up. Also, last night, chat, I did spend maybe an hour updating prop from Gorilla. So I got the new Apex plans on there. I fixed some of the Lucid stuff. I updated some of the platforms. So feel free, if you can tell me here in chat or in the Discord in the prop firm Gorilla feedback section, if there's anything else I'm missing in terms of plans or platforms or things, any changes that have happened in the last month or so. Let me know now. I have a nice system set up now that I can keep everything updated a little bit easier. Just got a Funded Futures Rapid ad. What's it all about? So Funded Futures Network, if that's the company, they have, this is what we'll give away today, I believe. It's a Funded Futures Network that you got an ad for. They have, let's see, I'm trying to find it on there. They changed their site. Here we go. Is this what you saw? The Express? Anyways, we do have, let me check what I have to give away. I have 50K Max Standard or Max Express accounts to give away today. Just FYI. Yo, what's up, Jay Legendary? Jay Legendary, how you doing? Yeah, I didn't check Parshot, but I think I addressed your feedback from earlier. Oh, funded next to daily pads. Okay, I gotta fix that one. Got it. Cool, thanks. Hey Dan, is the VIX only for the S&P? Yeah, essentially. Isn't there a VIX for NASDAQ? Pretty sure. Pretty sure it has its own. Yeah, VXN is the volatility index for the NASDAQ 100. But I don't use it. I think the VIX, since NASDAQ and S&P are so nicely correlated most of the time, that I find the VIX just on, the S&P is great. VIX futures is what I use. VWAP today, ladies and gentlemen, is at 876 for the time being. Nice drop from 4-hour supply 800. Why is your view up 890? I don't know. I feel like my Motowave VWAP is it's reliable. I don't know. Digital Nukes, what's up? How you doing? No, you're short 5 minis from 785.5. Wow, that's a nice payday there. Was it 250 points? I got 150k accounts, man. I want to do that. Riley, what's up? How you doing? Is my rolling period 13 or 14 hours? What, on VWAP? I don't even know what that means, dude. I just have extended session. And there's nothing else for me to change on this. I could add bands, but time frame is 1 day, extended session. So all there's to it, mate. All right. I think I am gonna maybe. Well, I'm considering moving the volume profile there, just because I think it's messes with my brackets. When I try to adjust brackets, a lot of times I can't. Maybe I'll just move it to the other side. Maybe just changes the color or something. Yeah, that's hard to see, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I like that. How are you using the volume profile? I'm not using it a whole lot right now. I'm trying to learn how to use the volume profile since chat swears by it. Sadly, you only have one live account. March has beat you down. Well, look, if you're slinging 5 minis on it, then I assume there's a decent balance in there. So I think, hope it goes well for you. Maybe you could pay yourself today or something. What are you using before volume profile? I mean, I'm a price action trader. I use a little bit of order flow, but price action. Supply and demand, key levels, overnight high, overnight low, previous day high, previous day low. Right now, we're going to go down for those previous day lows. I really like this retest zone right down here. It's a 50% retracement of the swing low from March 30th to the most recent high. And that's the 50% level. Plus, we have overnight lows right here. So going after that would be amazing. See if we can do it. Careful of adding too much more things in your chart. Yeah, no, I don't. You know, I'll put something on my chart for a little bit, and then if I find like I'm not using it, then I just take it off. But you have to add it if you do want to ever think about implementing it into your strategy. You know, it's gotta be there. So I usually give stuff a little bit. Like I had cumulative delta up for a while. I still might be even up over on one of these. Nah, I had cumulative delta up, and then I'm like, wait, I'm not even using this. I delete it. As a full-time trader, I could say it's a game changer tool. Volume profile. Volume profile makes you feel all warm and cozy inside, Joe. I still don't really. I mean, I get it, but I'm not using it a whole lot. Definitely don't rely on it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe it would keep me out of trouble. Use a chart volume profile with graph paper. That's wild, man. Think about how much time. I swear, you know, there's so much time that you can save now with computers and stuff, you know, like I was thinking, I was talking with my wife about it, like if people back before all this like distractions with phones and social media, whatever, in the workplace, if they still, I know they probably stood around the water cooler and chatted, but like, do you think they got more work done in like, let's say like the 70s, 80s? Or because the amount of how fast we can work by like emailing someone, doing a Zoom call, that saves like so much time. Maybe we just accomplish so much more in such a small amount of time. I don't know. That we can afford to be distracted by YouTube or whatever. Doom scrolling. Like think about, you know, you used to, you know, have to get on a plane and obviously people still do, but like for a meeting, you know, have to go there in person. Now you're just like, let's just hop on a Zoom. That saves me like an entire day of travel. We get more done on the surface, but very little depth. Yeah, a lot of meetings, right? A lot of meetings. Talk about doing stuff. The actual work seems like, what are we even doing? No, you like a VWAP? Where do you anchor your VWAP to, man? Because I've heard a lot of good things about anchored VWAP. What's up, G-Chap? How you doing, man? All right. So here's 700 level. I want to see that targeted zone there that I drew with the ellipse. I want to see that get hit. Oh, I'm doing good. I'm you know what?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Hell yeah. I'm expecting a flush too, Grizz. I think that sounds good. Looking for that 700 break. I'll try it here. Small size, 1 micro. Very small size. I want to see, look, front running overnight lows would be the safe bet. I kind of want to see us sweep that. I want to see if I can get filled a little bit lower if we get the drop. So I'll do like pretty much like a 1-to-1 here. I get a trade tomorrow? No, it's market's closed as far as I know. And you don't really trade half days ever. Yeah, the audio is from Curb Your Enthusiasm, if you don't know Larry David. Yeah. Cool, man. Sounds good, Noah. Yeah, Pete from One Option really likes that. Has mentioned that Brian Shannon book, I think, and he started incorporating anchored VWAP into his analysis, 20 plus years into the game after reading that book. And I think a lot of times Pete and the community at One Option will do for equities, anchored VWAP based off quarterly. So it anchors every quarter to price. Dan, I have decided that I will mortgage my house and short ES when it reaches 69.67. Excuse me. I think that's a good number. Oh, for the memes? Yeah, good idea, man. But do you want me to believe that you have a house? With how unserious you are in chat every day? Pete is great. Is he still in Prop Gorilla? Yeah, Prop from Gorilla. I just updated it last night. Let me know if there's still some things I missed, but I just updated it last night. Yeah, Top Step's lagging, bro. I'm about to get stopped out here. Yeah, that was a stupid micro filler. Looked kind of bad. Yeah, Top Step. I have it open on my other computer here with my Top Step accounts. It's lagging compared to Rhythmic a little bit. You have a bungalow in Maharashtra, India. All right, good for you, man. Good for you. But you're very unserious. Doesn't change the fact. You are a complete goofball. What's up, Froggy? How you doing, man? Looks like Lee, your long was a good idea there. I can't help it though. When we're so close to an overnight level like that, in the first 30 minutes, I really want those to get hit. I can't help it. Of course, you know, if I paid more attention to ES, you know, ES holding that little base of support we established prior to open. Looks like we want to go for VWAP on ES. How do you enter the giveaway? You have to hang around, hit the thumbs up button. Get us to 100 likes. I mean, we can do the giveaway now if you want. Everyone just has to hit the thumbs up button. We need 100 likes, and I'm going to give away Funded Futures Network accounts. So hang on, hold up. Let me try to add VWAP. A VWAP, I mean. Or, you know, VWAP that you can anchor wherever. We'll do it on the left, maybe. Maybe the top two there. Oh, do they not have anchored VWAP on MotiveWave chat? Anyone know? It counts. Oh, there's VWAP. Okay. Almost missed it. Whoops. There, apply. Yeah, all the accounts are funded here except for I have 5 Tradeify evals that I bought on Tuesday, and those are about halfway. Bro, Top Step just cooked me because of this lag. Maybe they can take off the red trades. Wait for this lag to get over because it's goofy as hell, man. Thought about it. I feel like you should create a podcast for trading. I don't know. I don't know if I have a whole lot to add. I mean, there's plenty of, you know, there's like those interview kind of podcasts, and I feel like maybe they would be better suited for that. I don't know. What are your thoughts on Trade C? I like it. It's got to improve though. The trade copier works well, but for the most part, I've had a couple issues, but the fills are a little bit whack. So I hope it can tighten up. I don't think it's a bad area to short personally. What does it do better than, say, Tradeivate and MotiveWave? The trade copier. Right now, the only thing it does better than Tradeivate, I think, well, it's TradingView charts, which I think are better than Tradeivate charts. and it's got a nice. The trade copier executes really tight. So like if you're trading Rhythmic and you want a trade copier, you can use what? Sierra chart. You can use Motive Wave. You can use what? Quantower, probably, I assume. I'll try the short here. I actually don't really like this trade. I might kill this trade early. The more that I look at it, the more I don't like it. Killing the trade early here. Just the heat map looks a little too bullish at the moment. Yeah, I was giving it to what, 806 or something? 807, right around here. I'd probably be stopped out right there. To me, it was looking like a great opportunity for us just to rotate back to the lows. But then I glanced at the heat map, and that kind of made me question. I should have looked at that first. We're right by VWAP here on ES, so that should get hit, and then we'll see what's what. And if we turn around here before tapping VWAP, that would be annoying because we also turned around right before overnight lows on NAS, and when we keep missing those levels, I don't like it. The more that I look at it, the more I don't like it. Sounds like my dad talking about me. Damn. We laugh so we don't cry. Legs, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope Topstep does the right thing and wipes out any red trades during this time. Because I started noticing that lag soon after open. Just push to new highs, push through VWAP. VWAP on NASDAQ next. Nice blast higher here. Voice sounds extra crispy today. Hell yeah. I don't pay for Bookmap GChap. I don't use Bookmap. This heat map here that looks kind of like Bookmap is free with Motive Wave Order Flow Edition or higher. If you don't have Motive Wave and you want it, and you trade prop firms, you can trade with Lucid. Lucid will give you a license to Motive Wave for free when you're a Lucid customer. Or Funded Futures Network, the firm that we're giving accounts away from today, assuming we hit 100 likes, they also give you an Edge Pro X license, which is Motive Wave. So that's pretty cool. So Naz, here at VWAP. What does a round turn cost with edge clear? Good question. If you sign up with my link, I think the commissions are a little bit cheaper. I don't get any kickback or anything. I'm not getting commissions or nothing like that. I think that's the link there. It looks like 22 per side on micros. Let's see. So let's see, a mini on ES. Where are their fees at? I don't know. They're pretty competitive though. Got a nice long there, Trent. Nice. Luann liked the stream and father came back with the milk. This shit's amazing. Good one. I like it. Where are we at, chat, with likes? 46? Do you guys want free accounts today? Just hit the thumbs up button. It could not be easier. And guess what? There's only 128 people in here, so your odds of winning aren't bad compared to other live streams. So, what are you doing? Get there. Hit that thumbs up button, damn it. All right. So through 4-hour supply into VWAP. We got another supply zone just above VWAP here. We got PDL though, which is maybe a tantalizing target for price. I think I'm seeing a 418. Yeah, 418 is pretty standard. Pretty good. Oh, per turn? Yeah, no, 418 round trip is better. It should be 418 round, like, should be in the 4s round trip. That's what I'm used to paying, I think. Here's PDL. Price can't help but gravitate towards it. Boom, ticked. Yes, going for its PDL now. It's a nice rally here, man. Very nice. Chris, what are you chaining 2319 for? Yeah, 14 per round trip. Yeah, okay. That sounds right. All right, 900 next. So nice, what, 200 point rotation there. Man. Anyone staying along from like 700s? Very nice if so. Big if true, chat. Only on evals. Oh, I actually have to watch Monsters Inc. I never watched Monsters Inc. when it came out. That's why Rich and I were just mentioning. I was like, we should watch Monsters Inc. sometime. I've never seen it. All right, there's PDL hit on ES, so very nice. I would look for a retest of VWAP to hold on both instruments. And then there could be good long. Nice job adapting to the price action, Noah. Making a bag. Watch both parts? What do you mean? Did they make a second one? Monsters University? Oh, I don't know if I heard of that one. You always trade the 1 minute chart? Yeah, I do. All right, looking for test of VWAP now. Come on, compare top step data here, see if it's catching up or not. Right now, it seems like it's not lagging, I want to say. But it's still kind of treacherous to trade, knowing that it's been lagging. It's pretty close. Compare that with like trade C. Hard to say. I don't like the bid and ask on there. It's hard to read. Pretty similar. All right, so here we are. Giveaway today is Funded Features Network. I think we could have a nice continuation higher. Assuming VWAP holds. Get in the 24s maybe. At least work our way up to 24. No trading tomorrow. Yeah, Nick. Catch you next week. I just use, VWAP on MotiveWave is so trusty. Don't worry about the web browser ones. Because like TopStep X is saying VWAP is 874, which I don't trust. Yeah, well, price reacts perfectly off my VWAP too, trend. It's making me doubt technical analysis. Here we go. Well, watching here to see if sellers pile in or if we just get the bounce here at VWAP. So far, it's a nice little bounce. Yeah, longs at VWAP I think would be best, yeah. So I'm kind of waiting to see if ES makes a shot for VWAP a little bit lower or not. Right now it doesn't. It seems like the moment's past us though. That was it. Come on, come on, Trend. You tell me my VWAP's not awesome? I mean, look at that shit. What up, Mitchell? Wow. Look at that reaction, man. They missed my VWAP? No, dude. Everything's a little bit of a zone, dude. That's about as perfect as you can get. Is that lost from today? Yeah, just on micros there. Man, that was a thing of beauty. If you had a limit order, that VWAP, yeah, dude, that'd be filled, man. Always front run levels by at least like a point, man. Come on. Don't troll like that. Don't troll like that. Retest, sitting on PDL there on ES. Man. Should have just gone for that VWAP entry, chat. That was 70 points ago. Kind of hurts. Yeah, I think 24K next, Grizz. I kind of just want to grab it, but I'm going to get it. I mean, again, small size, so if we move, great. If it's a loss, all right, I accept it. That VWAP hold there was so clean. Nice job, Ronald. I'm expecting a grind up here this morning. So that's why you could look at this and say, why are you buying the highs? I don't expect it to stay the highs, obviously. Expecting more buyers to come in. So, right now, maybe it doesn't look so great, but maybe in a half hour, my target's hit, you know? I'm gonna add to this one. And it's like a FOMO entry. No, I addressed that. So you can look at it now and think it's the highs. I don't anticipate this to stay the highs. Do I wish I would have just entered off VWAP? Yes. Why trading one account lately? Well, if you missed the saga, I effed up on a set of 4 funded accounts that were copy trading, and almost instantly blew them. Then there's one left from this is the one I brought back from $33 of drawdown left back to the starting point. So that's the account that's left there. I still have 5 top step accounts and 5 Tradeify evals. So, but as far as Lucid, that's the last one. And so I would love to really make it happen. Get a payout. You're long from 8.6, 8.5. You bastard! You got my VWAP entry. Yeah, it was clean though, right? It was a pretty fast reaction off VWAP, and ES didn't quite get there, but it was pretty good for NAS. Were you up last month, as in payouts minus the challenge fees? Yes. Yeah, because even if I had like 5,000 in fees or whatever, my payouts were a bit more. I had 9,900 in payouts after split. All right, where are we at with the legs? I want to do a giveaway. Not there yet. Okay, 33 more. I'll wait. I'll be patient. You're long 844. Got out at 944. Only 100 points. Just kidding, that's awesome. Nice way to end the week. Corey, mental lately for you has been shit. Struggling churning accounts. Can't get out of my own way. I mean, I struggle with that too. Even after having some success by sizing down. Some old habits die hard. Is that my actual BPM? Yeah, of course. I want to waste screen space on pretend shit. If any cool data stemming from my heart rate, Mostly, it just makes me more cognizant of it, and kind of reminds me to zen out a little bit, try to breathe, and not trade so emotionally. You know, like if your heart rate starts pumping, gotta figure out why. I found even sometimes when I'm trading an eval lately, I'll just be like, I'll get like a little nervous. Wow, got filled. I don't know if the delay was delayed or just micros popped sooner. Got filled on one of those. I'm gonna move to break. Well, I'm gonna move to a little bit in profit there on the other. Look at that exit. I don't know how accurate that is. That is a that's why you front run levels. That's what I was saying. I'm gonna just go ahead and take this off. Back to break even. But look, is that really the high there? 97 and a quarter? Did I top tick exit that? Let me check the micro chart, because that was gorgeous. And that goes back to my point. That's a top tick exit. That goes back to my point of front running levels. I always front run levels. I'm never going to look to get out right at 24K. Man, that was such a nice move. Picture perfect. Now, unfortunately, it's just 2 micros and I'm back at break even, but hey, it's a win and it was a good trade. So one good trade at a time. That's what we do. Oh no, here comes a YouTube short. Fuck you. You're so right about that. I'm gonna include our chat trend. Every level's a zone. Front run view. If I would have gotten in right at VWAP though, and then top tick that at 97, that would have been chef's kiss. That would have been really sweet. We might try another attempt here at 24K though. Just for all like the bottom tick stop outs I've had, or top tick stop outs on shorts, when you top tick an exit on a long, there's hardly anything better. Okay. Yeah, I still think we could pump through 24K. He moved to 24. Oh. Dude, no, when that popped though, weren't you just like freaking stoked on those being long 5 minis on a big pop like that? How much do you front run by? It just depends on what kind of level it is. If it's something simple, like PDL overnights, maybe I don't even front run. I look for the sweep because they're more often swept than just ticked. For psych levels like 100 level, those are usually like 3 points. Especially the 24K is, it's like 1,000 level. But I find 3 points is usually pretty good. Did you hear Futures Desk merging with... Yeah, Top Step bought Futures Desk. I'm not excited about it. Wait, that acquisition wasn't April Fool's joke? No. Their April Fool's joke was starting an energy drink. Hilarious. Ha ha ha. They're so funny. All right. Busting through 24K there. So worth the risk to capture a 20-point move if the probability of the setup's around 60%. Well, what's the risk? J-Zoom. So with T-Rex, what up, gamers? How you doing? Dan, do you have the same problem I have when you have a precious funded account? You switch to your eval that you have that I don't care mindset and just take terrible trades? Yeah, sometimes. If you're just bored, you're like, I'll take it on eval, man. I totally am guilty of that sometimes. But you know, lately I've just been switching to the sim account here in Motivate because it's so fun just to sling 10,000 contracts or whatever. So, and that kind of keeps me like occupied so I don't do something stupid with money. Got 3 accounts to 50% today. Not bad. Is that on Lucid, Grizz? GG's. Two blue skies, one traded Grizz. Nice. All right, so what do we do? We ticked 24,004 and a quarter, down to about 25 points. I think, again, if you want me to say it again, kind of sick we're gonna grind up. That hold of VWAP was so nice, so nice. So that's why, you know, like I said earlier when I got long, people are gonna say, why are you longing the highs? It's because the expectation is they don't stay the highs. Rob says, what's wrong with y'all? Like the stream. I'm not going to argue with Rob. He makes good points. 20 likes, we'll do a giveaway. We'll do a duck race. We haven't done a duck race in weeks, chat. I forget how to even race ducks, man. It's been so long. Blue Sky did TV ads? For real? Man, Blue Sky, first of all, I feel bad that they have such a shitty domain. BlueSky.pro. Dude, come on. Don't tell me that's the best domain. Blue Sky is too generic of a name, unfortunately. Wolf says, my first rule is never call a top or bottom because you're going to be mistaken. Do you remember we had that? There was this newbie in chat. What was his name? He kept calling shit ceilings and stuff. And I was like, dude, don't call the recent high a ceiling. Because that's just going to throw you off. It's just the recent high. It's not like it's not like price can't move above it. That's what that reminds me of. Yeah, it could roll over. Yeah, I mean, look at the 5 minute. It looks decent for that. You know, at least another pullback here. Thoughts on the new Apex accounts? They're better. Yeah, the new Apex accounts, it's less about the monster payouts, which you can still get big ones, considering you could trade 20 at a time. But you know, it's the thing I don't like about it is after 6 payouts, you're just done. You know, you could start over, but like, why are they making you start over when you proved how successful you are? They should move you live. I don't know why they're not pushing the live program as much. And they keep changing their daggum prices, chat. When Apex revamped, you know, a couple weeks ago, whenever that was, I updated Prop Firm Gorilla's pricing. And we talked about this the other day when they had a 9% off sale is more expensive than their 85% off sale because they increased the price on everything. They increased the original price on everything. They increased their activation fees. So when last night when I'm updating, I'm like looking at it, I'm like, I have saved on my site what the prices were, you know, a couple weeks ago, and now I'm going through updating and increasing the prices on everything when I compare it to their site. It's kind of annoying that they do that. I don't think businesses should be changing their original prices to accommodate a crazy sounding discount. That's pretty sure not legal in some. I don't know. Maybe it's legal, but it's shady. You know, I don't like that. Just why can't you just do regular business things without being so shysty about everything? I don't understand their desire to be shysty. I don't like it. Obviously not how I would run a business, but I'm not in charge of any prop firm, so. There's no way to automatically pull that pricing data? No. Not that I know of, man. Because every site is different. They're never in the same place. I'm not clever enough. I'm not a coder. I don't know how to. I've thought about trying to scrape stuff like that, but I just do it all manually, and it's that way I know, you know, it's accurate, at least at the time that I'm inputting it. Any other firm that offers big payments? I mean, Take Profit Trader is another one that I see people getting big payouts on. I think those might be in the Pro Plus. I don't know. Day Traders, daytraders.com, they're not as popular. Daytraders.com now allows like 15 accounts, I think. Alpha has what, 15K payout cap per account? Little discrepancy here between the two indices here. ES ticked highs there. NAS still 20 plus points off highs. No freaking way, dude. Tradeify goofing. What? Why does Tradeify keep hiring brand ambassadors who are just completely unrelated to trading? I don't understand that. A lot of firms have been doing that. I don't care that a boxer got paid to promote a prop firm. I don't fucking care. As completely irrelevant to me in my trading. I don't understand that. I don't understand how that's a good business decision. Again, I'm not running a business, so maybe I don't know shit, but it seems silly to me. Are you guys like, oh wow, like, oh, Tradeify is cool. They're working with this fighter or whatever, this dart thrower, whatever you call a dart player, a dartist, a dart champion, maybe is the simplest way. It's just like, what's the freaking point, man? Yeah, everyone's just, it's just, you're just shilling, and they you know, they don't fucking trade. You know, they didn't even know what the fuck that company was. Come on, man. How's anybody swayed over by that? Or like, I'm sure it's just part of building up your brand image that makes people think you're relevant and cool, but I don't see it. Nice pump. Dan, because you are a boomer, marketing for Gen Z is different. I'm obviously not a boomer, but I wish Gen Z would use their brains a little bit more then. But no, dude, brand ambassadors have always been a thing. That's not like a new thing. I just think in this specific space, in this industry, it seems weird. Like, you know, TradingView partnered with climber Alex Honnold. Like, it's like, take the leap or look before you leap, whatever the hell their messaging was. Kind of weird, honestly. But, you know, what I guess I could see that the leap they made in getting that brand ambassador, but like, just, it's just weird, man. Yeah, Top says like, Alex, whoever won gold or whatever. Weeks after that happened, they're like, here's a discount. It's like, okay. Feel like you would have given Alex whatever, did their hardest, here's a discount, you know. It's just, I mean, who's really being won over by that, man? Come on. At least make it related. Yeah, I think if it was more related, that'd be just make a little bit more sense. But again, what do I know? Sydney Sweeney's a proud sponsor of Tradeify. I don't. Well, I mean, you know, they can't afford, I guess, super household names probably, but low effort, low EQ. I'm just an old man yelling at the clouds, I guess. Dan, don't underestimate those who are won over. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't. What's up, Saul? How you doing, man? Trading? Been not really trading much. 2 losses and then 1 nice win. Yeah, and then just been sitting around fucking waiting for something, but I haven't loved anything. This is a great pump, though. I love that. So I wanted to get long. I was gonna. This feels a little newsy, doesn't it? I wanted to see after this red candle put in. I want to see one more test of this previous high, and then I would have gotten in, but I didn't see that. Web-based browsers definitely lag the most, but even Motive Wave lags on big moves like that. Like right now, Motive Wave's lagging out. They're all lagging. This is probably news, right? Strait of Hormuz or something. I just showed the trades, Katzen. 3 trades, 2 losses, 1 winner, back to break even. Wow, what a fucking move, chat. This has got to be geopolitical. Yeah, all frozen out here. Man. Fed's Logan is talking? I don't think that's it. What a move. Oh, I feel FOMO from that. I feel FOMO. That is just a really nice one. It's just straight up, man. I haven't been in a trade that just like launch, like in this environment, don't you want to like, okay, Iran's drafting protocol with Oman for Hormuz straight traffic, however you say that. So they're trying to open that up, sounds like. But since we keep getting these like vertical moves, don't you, am I alone in this, but aren't you just like, man, if I get along here like any minute now, this thing could rip 200 points. That's honestly what I think, because it does do that. It literally ripped 200 points from 24K. But honestly, every time, not every time, the last few times we've ripped like this, the longs were already looking good, you know? Oh, here we go. Even more. Wow. Oh, man, that's so nice. Overnight highs even taken. Dang. GG's for anybody. Noah, were you in this? Tell me you were in this with 5 minis, Noah. Oh, he says OMG, no. He probably cut out. Brutal, dude. Imagine 5 minis on a live account. Noah would be buying us all caviar. Wow. Pete from One Option was long ES from earlier. 90 points. But he had double size. 90 points on ES, that's insane. Fucking monster, dude. Man, I swear, Pete hits some of the biggest fucking futures trades I've seen. I don't know anyone really that hits futures trades like Pete on ES. It's crazy because Pete will sometimes, he'll take like 30-point stop out on ES or something, and I'm just like, damn, 30 points. But then you'll get a freaking winner, double size for 90 points. You're like, okay. You still up 21K on the day? Damn, dude. You really printed after that first, well, you told me you're up 3,500 before that. You really went to work, man. Very nice. If I would have helped for 30 more seconds, oh no, dude. Oh no. That was me the other night. I was in a long and I got bottom tick stopped out, and then we ripped on whatever the other Iran news that was at the time. And that was on my this account, this Lucid funded account that was almost dead. Man, this sucks because now it's like, what do you even trade at this point? Pete from One Option. We've had him on stream. I talk about him often. He's one of my, let's say, mentors of sorts. Nice job, Wolf. Good thing you bought the growth account so you could pass it all one day, Grizz. Well done, man. Hope you use code Dan. Save yourself some money. Here's a pro tip. No, here's a tip that only benefits me. Anytime you're buying a prop firm account and the firm says use code whatever, that's just because the firm doesn't want to pay the affiliate. But if you use my code, it'll still work, give you the same discount almost every time. But the firm doesn't want to pay you unless they really have to. So that's why they always tell you use a different code. They're like, use code Dash. It's like, well, you could use code Dan, same discount. But then, of course, they have to pay me a percentage. It's only another 21,000. Yeah, dude, I would feel a type of way about that. But the good news is, Noah, like the fact that you can make 20 however much thousand without that crazy move makes it so much easier to hit that kind of move again, you know? How much do you make per account bought? Just depends on the account type. The commission rates are usually 10 to 20, but I think on Tradeify it goes down under 10 for maybe a certain account type. Like sometimes I just, you know, sometimes I get like $5 if you sign up using my code on Tradeify. If you get like the most expensive account, then I get more, obviously. But yesterday's value area low. You like that, chat? Did I do it right? Did I mark out a volume profile level like you guys told me to? Sign up on Lucid with Gorilla Code yesterday. Thanks, Gagan. Appreciate the support. I do. And again, Prop from Gorilla should be just about, I mean, everything should be just about there. So please let me know. Please let me know, because it's really hard to keep up with all these firms, but please let me know if something is not there. If, you know, a plan's missing, because a lot of plans have come out and changed in the last month and a half or so. And I've tried to keep them all up. So let me know if I'm missing anything, because I do want to make that site as helpful as possible too for people. So please let me know if anything needs an update. Dan, I made you a fortune this year by using your code. Oh, Grizz, I appreciate that, man. I'll buy a round of drinks when we hang out. 80% of your money's from me? No. Glad you're feeling better, Sala. Hope you're able to get some good trades in. So the news was remove straight protocol does not constitute restrictions. That's the what? That was the red line thing. I don't know. Strait of Hormuz. All right. That's the news. Market liked it. That's what we know. Oil probably took a nosedive. Oh hell yeah! Look at you can't see it on there. Oil took a little nosedive there. Right? Did it? See, okay. Yeah, this is like a 1 minute, right? So yeah, there's the nice drop. Do any of you fellas trade on 1 p.m.? 1 p.m. Eastern? I find markets untradeable often after 11 a.m. Central, personally. Sometimes not. Sometimes, especially if we chopped around the morning, you know, if the morning first 2 hours weren't that great, a lot of times it might start becoming more tradable a little bit later, which includes lunchtime. But often, yeah, it's not really ideal for me to be trading in the afternoon. America's at war, but still sending people to the moon. I mean, how long do you think NASA was planning this Artemis mission? I'm assuming years. I don't think, you know, they're supposed to operate pretty independently from the government itself. They're kind of an independent, they're government funded, but like operate separate from the government. Noah, great job on your you quit your job. Nice. You're in college? Damn, dude, you're fucking. Look, I it's probably a good thing I didn't have that kind of money in college, but good for you. Have a good weekend, man. Treat yourself to something nice. Well, yeah, they ain't at war with the moon. We're sending troops to the moon. We're going to defend it from any threats, foreign or domestic, or alien. That'd be foreign, I guess. I have no idea why you guys are arguing about the moon right now. The moon has oil. That's why we're there. I knew it had to be. It's always oil that gets us somewhere. And we're like, no. The moon had unstable leadership. We're going to implement a democracy here. The moon oil has nothing to do with it. What do you guys think? You think we just chop around here for a little bit? I'm sad that it ripped so hard this early in the session, you know, like an hour into the session, because I feel like now setups aren't going to be as good. Maybe we'll get something worthwhile, but seems less probable now. We're holding 50% of, you know, of the 5-minute candle on that launch so far. See if that continues to hold. Did I ever see the documentary Apollo 18? No. You don't want to listen to me with a British accent at the gym, Grizz? How dare you? Complete wanker. You bellend. Where are we at with likes here? Are we almost there? 85, dude. I am not gonna beg for likes to give away accounts, but it'll give us something to do so we don't have to feel FOMO watching this. Ah, there's Pete. I was talking about you, Pete. I was saying, man, I don't know very many people that catch moves like Pete. 90 points on ES. Freaking monster. Unfortunately, I took my short off much too soon. I did have a nice exit right before 24K. It was a top tick exit, but did not re-enter, unfortunately. So I'm feeling a little bit of FOMO, but hands off here. What was the news anyways? That doesn't matter, does it? Strait of Hormuz news. Market liked it. That's all you need to know. I got too many low volume like nodes showing up here now. It's like distracting. I might turn that off. Come on, LVN. There we go. Yeah, double size there, Pete. On 90 points on ES. That's just a monster freaking trade. Very impressive. Why are VWAPs different on other platforms? They're either calculating volume incorrectly or they're anchoring incorrectly. I think that's pretty much probably the only two options. Or maybe they're not anchoring incorrectly, but they're anchoring to the session open instead of the extended hours open. Nice, Pete. Pete recorded live at the time and explained why. Post later. Check out One Option on YouTube, guys. Pete posts there several times a week. Pete's been trading for 20 plus years. He knows a thing or two about reading price action. One Option on YouTube. All right, so our high for the session so far is 267. We're now down to 107. So nice retracement here. VIX really took a nice little drop there on that news. Can't believe I didn't trade the Tradeify evals today. Just had. It's hard to split focus like that on too many accounts. And I was looking for a top step trade on fundeds. I was looking for lucid trade on fundeds. Kind of put these to the side here. I wouldn't mind just trying another long, looking for another shot at the highs, or at least 200. There we go. Pete's going to stick around for another 15 minutes, see if another long sets up. Yeah, what would you like to see for a long, Pete? We're holding, the midpoint of this 5-minute pump here. I marked it out on here. Preserving this decently. Well, back above it at least. 100 level health on NASDAQ. Yeah, you want that to hold. There goes the long. Yeah, Scott, I know. I was a little hesitant on it. Because, really, at that point, a stop, a more responsible stop is probably like 50 points away from price at that time. And, I'd have to size down to be responsible about it. Chat, you guys like anything? Anyone in the long? Anyone? What are you guys looking for? Let me know. I still want to see one last push, at least. We're about to come into 200 here. Well, missed that opportunity there. That was honestly a pretty nice trade. That was 60 points. Decently easy on that one. What's up, Froggy? I didn't know you left, bro. Alright, here's 200. Made bacon and eggs with chipotle sauce. Well, now you're just making me hungry. Man, there's this one place in LA I used to order a breakfast burrito from. It was freaking so good. I miss it. I miss it. Used to freaking get a nice, like a cold brew, breakfast burrito, sit on the rooftop in the sunshine. Oh, man. It's so rainy here in Chicagoland, and like the weather's just been so off and on. Makes me miss that LA weather. Chris. So that's what I wanted. Rewind the tape. Want to see a move up, at least to 200. There's the move to 200. I have a feeling it could just get a little sloppy here. But let's see. Still like the idea of another long, but I think that was really the move I wanted there. All right, so Pete talking about ES here. You want to see a nice 5-minute red with decent size. Then the next candle erases it immediately. You'd buy that. Not much else of interest. That'd be the only trade that will set up soon. That's what Pete's looking for. So red 5-minute candle that gets erased shows that buyers are still persistent at these higher levels. And then maybe we could push. You know, ES has not taken out previous day high yet. Whereas didn't we already knock? No, we didn't knock that out either. No, it's a bit higher there. We did knock out overnight highs, but previous day high is not yet been hit. So let's see if what Pete wants to see ends up happening or not. Honestly, that's pretty clean moves here. What's up, Jim? Subscriber from back in the Fiverr video days. Do you see yourself returning to other forms of income building videos, or just sticking with day trading? I'm sticking with trading. You know, I did. I get asked that fairly often. I did you know, like this thing a couple years ago that was 0 to 10K challenge where I do all sorts of stuff, and you know, the audience didn't seem that interested in it. So, and it's a lot of effort, and so it seems like everyone now, like the regular viewers, are people interested in trading stuff. And honestly, that's what I'm interested in doing. Everything else feels just like something that's, I'd rather be trading is the bumper sticker I would put on the car. Essentially, if I'm doing anything else, it's like, I'd rather be trading, guys. And so that's kind of how I feel. Yeah, so here's a nice 5-minute red candle. We got plenty of time on this candle, though. It just opened up, so still have like 3 minutes on it to see how it closes. Got the 10p cresting, kind of maybe heading down before too long. But wouldn't mind one last push up. And maybe it's too strong. Maybe it's, I mean, we're forming kind of right now, bull flag consolidation here on the news candle. Giveaway's almost there. We need 3 more likes. Bummer, the only reason I subbed was because of the Grubhub video. Well, joke's on you. I never made a Grubhub video. Jerk. Okay, where are we at? I can't find the tab with the... Here it is. 99 likes. And I'm going to end the stream there. See ya. Just kidding. You fell for that? Come on. We're joking. It's essentially a Friday today. I mean, unless you have a regular job, which, you know. But no trading tomorrow. So this is the last stream of the week. 100-point move here in just, 4 minutes? 5 minutes? No big deal. No big deal here. 101 likes, Dan. We did it? All right, chat. All right, let's do a giveaway. You earned it. It just took you an hour and a half, but you earned it. Got a lot of stubborn holdouts there who's like, I'm not hitting the thumbs up button for this guy. I'm not hitting the thumbs up button. He doesn't deserve it. He made $10 today. After commissions, he's probably break even. You're probably right. All right, let's get it going here. This is a funded futures network. And let's see, we're gonna do a 5-minute entry. You have 5 minutes to enter. Exclamation point gorilla in chat. Oh, that reminds me, actually. That's what I have to update. I have to update Funded Futures Network. Let me make a note for myself. That one I did not update last night. The giveaway entry is live, chat. Pete all said he wants the red candle to stay above 6,600. So far, so good. But we might be bouncing here. Let's see. Funded Futures Network. I'm going to make a note for myself. I have a nice Bob Ross sticky notes here. Put this on my monitor. Sharpie smells good. All right. So bounce just above 100 here. At 103, right? 104 maybe? Just consolidating. You don't need to be all caps on the thing. Doesn't matter. But exclamation point gorilla will get you in. I do have, I think I'll give away 3 accounts today because it's a short week and why not? Feeling feisty. I'll do 3 accounts and we'll do duck race and run the duck race 3 times. So we'll pick 10 people. 10 people will do the duck race and then the pool will get smaller and smaller. So the last race will only have 7 people in it or something? 8 people in it. No, 8 people. Yeah, 8 people. Sorry, quick math. Wheel into a duck race. Yep, that's the winning combination, I think. All right, 5-minute candle closed out. It was a red candle with a decent wick underneath there. Some interested buyers at that 100 level. Well, 100 on ES. Around above 6,600 there on 100 level on NASDAQ, excuse me. Above 6,600 on ES. I mean, I have to think. It's hard not to think that we just don't pop one last time here. right? Jesu, good luck on the DoorDash hustle. Get after it. I used to deliver groceries for Instacart back in the day. Not really what I wanted to be doing, but it definitely filled gaps in the income while I was applying at different jobs. What's up, Bog? Big money day, I see? Yeah, dude. What kind of jobs have you done throughout your life? I made a video about it, actually. P says, no trade setup just yet. Still just kind of consolidating here. Yeah. I've done a lot of jobs. You know, my first job was a dishwasher at like a middle-class country club restaurant. Then I sold TVs at Circuit City. If you're old enough, you remember. Then I was a runner at a recording studio. Then I delivered pizzas. Then I worked as an intern at another studio. Then I got a job as a video editor. Then I worked for free at another studio. Then I delivered groceries at Instacart. Then I got a job as a motion graphics artist. Then I started a YouTube channel. I also did wedding photography. Let me find that video for you. It's how much 10 jobs paid me. No 4-year degree. No 2 jobs at once. No, I almost always work 2 jobs at once. So, for like, what, 6 years? I want to say, maybe 5 years. I did wedding photography with my wife on the weekends. Well, when I worked for free, I had like the other job, right? So, except for when I moved to Chicago, worked at a Chicago recording company downtown, worked there for free for the summer. But the previous year, I lived at my parents' house and delivered pizzas and just saved up all my pizza money. But yeah, I pretty much always just had at least 2 jobs. You know, even now I have this channel, I have our other channel, I have my job with Catalyst. So I'm always, I always got a lot of irons in the fire, you know. Is the giveaway closed? And I'll open it back up. If you missed it, I'll open it up for 10 seconds. Here's a little move above 200 here. Pete says, red candles need to close above 6,006. If in the next bar or two we take out 6620 with a nice green, I would buy that with one regular size. One, however you want to say it. 1X. So that's something I noticed with like a lot of more experienced traders. They may buy what appears to be the high or close to it because they have, not to speak for them, but they have good indication they're not going to be the last buyer. What's up, Botan? Even though you like to hang out with TBM instead of me, for the first hour and a half of your day, no offense taken, but I may cry about it tonight. Glad you could join us. All right. Enter the raffle real quick if you want it. Exclamation point gorilla. And I'm closing it in 10 seconds. TBM is sexy. Okay. I guess we all watch people for a variety of reasons. Okay. And oh, he made 1K today and whatever. Dude, I made $10 today. Fucking suck it. You think that's impressive? I made $10. Probably break even after commissions. So what do you have to say for that? Pretty cool, I think. All right, we'll do spin the wheel here. Give some accounts away. Keeping an eye on that price here. Just gotta be patient. Got 102 entries here. I'm gonna pick 10. Long 6620 says Pete. I'm interested to see if Nas can close above 200 level. Okay. I'm about ready. Yep, I listen to you and look at him. Oh my gosh. Now I'm offended. Okay. All right, here we go. 102 entrants. I'm going to pick 10 and we'll do a duck race, okay? So just because your name gets pulled doesn't mean you win. We got price pulled up over here on the side. We'll watch that. And I'll do like 10-second spins or something. We'll do 11 seconds. Sounds luckier. All right, shuffle them up here. Shuffle. Whoops. Shuffle. All right, here we go. So Naz rejected 200. Burl, you're first up in the duck race, man. Edged out Josh Allen. Josh Allen, you know, with his Bills contract, I think he can buy his own evals. G-Man just got edged out for Trading Alien. Trading Alien, you're in the duck race, man. Shuffle. Here we go. Hang on, I kind of want to buy this. Well, it's okay. I'll wait. So we pull back a little bit more. Daniel, who's not me. Oh, I just realized you can't see this. Sorry. Daniel, who's not me. You are in the duck race, my friend. Shuffle. BPM is really? Yeah, that's my actual BPM. Harsh, you're in, bud. We're getting some regulars in here. Oh, he's giving himself an account rigged. Dude, think about it. They DM me the codes. I could just not give them to you and keep them for myself. I'm not doing that. Bolivia, FPV. You're in. All right. VIX is threatening higher, but I'm a little interested in grabbing this long here. And Francisco, you're in. All right, I'm gonna try this on the top Tradeify evals. I'm just gonna look for a pop here. Something like that. That's the trade. All right. Got a few more people to pull here. Pete says, if I don't have a 10-point gain in the next 2 or 3 bars, I'll try to scratch the trade. If I have a 10-point gain, I'll place my stop at my entry. Best luck on the trade. Happy Easter, Pete. Have a good weekend. A Min 97, you're in. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Let's go. B3 stocks, NQ, you're in the duck race. All right, we got 2 more to pull here. Digital nukes, you're in, barely. Okay, last one here. Gagan, you're in. All right, we got our winners. Congrats to the duck race competitors. I'll now pull up the duck race and get that going. I got stopped out on the trade. What the heck? Dan, I didn't see my name on the wheel. Rigged. Yeah, everyone always says that, don't they? Yeah, I know everyone else's name was on there, but I don't think mine was. Okay, we got the duck race set up. We're going to race them. Okay, we're going to do this several times, so don't just leave. If you're in this race, we're going to run this race 3 times and give away 3 accounts. Wah, wah. Olivia FPV in the lead. Earl not far behind. We got Harsh in the middle pack there with Daniel trading alien. B3 stocks making a play at 3rd here. You're 100% certain yours wasn't in there? No, you're not. You're not 100% certain. You can't be. If you didn't follow the rules, that's on you. But no, you're in there. You're 3rd on my copy paste list trend. So you're 100% incorrect. And now I have to ban you. Gagan, looks like Gagan's at first maybe right now. Digital nukes though. Digital nukes might be coming up from the rear here. Digital nukes has already won like what, 2 or 3 accounts. Digital nukes. Oh my gosh, he's pulling it out. First winner. Wow, digital nukes. You really, how many accounts have you won, bro? You're gonna get another one. Don't read the ads, guys. That's what they want you to do. Don't read the ads. Remove from winner from next race. Yes. Race again. So Digital Nukes is the first winner. Should have just 9 people in here now. Hang on. This should be ad-free. I paid for this thing. Let me just... I kind of want to log in, but I don't want to ruin the race. Whatever. We'll deal with the ads. Next race. Here we go. So Digital Nukes is going to DM me on Discord. And if you are one of the 9 left and you win, you're going to DM me on Discord as well, and I'll send you the code. This is for Funded Futures Network. You can get the standard 50K or I think the max. Yeah, standard 50 or max standard or max express 50K accounts. You're supposed to spin again? No, I'm not. I never said I would spin again. We spin once. I have to go to a work meeting in 9 minutes. And I'd like to pee first. I can't even, why do they Why is the camera so far ahead? You can't even see the names of the people playing. Daniel, looks like Daniel's gonna win here. These chickens look so weird. Daniel, DM me on Discord. All right, last race of the day here. Let's go. Meetings my ass every day. I have every day except for Friday. I have a 10:30 meeting, and they set it at 10:30 so I could finish my stream. They already pushed it back for me. All right, Digital Nukes is getting his code. Dan, I passed level 1 on Catalyst. Good. It's very easy, Bog. But what I really want, we changed it now. We're trying it to do fewer trades. And the trades are now $300. See if you can keep passing the levels. I really do want people who are trading Catalyst right now to try and beat it. Gagan sneaking up there. Gagan, Daniel, and Digital Nukes, you're the winners today. Please DM me on Discord.
You send me a DM there, Sonny, and I'll send you a sweet old code. You get 100% off everything.
Or just the 50K standard and Max Express.
Still better than nothing.
All right. Look, market's closed tomorrow. If you celebrate Easter, have a great Easter. If you celebrate something else, enjoy your celebration. Or just enjoy your weekend. That's what I'm going to do. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll be back here Monday to run it all back. Hang out in the Discord. It's free. It's a good place to hang out. ! Discord in chat if you want a link. Daniel, you can email me, danielinskeepyt@gmail.com. danielinskeepyt@gmail.com. Bought last month Apex accounts and you forgot about them. Today's the last day because they expire, right? They don't rebill you. Winnie the Pooh or Family Guy, Grandpa? No, it's Herbert the Pervert from Family Guy. I don't think Winnie the Pooh whistles so much. He's just like, it's just more, it's a little less whistly and a lot less creepy. All right, chat, I gotta go. Have a great everything that I already said, and I'll see you guys Monday. Peace out.